Well, I must say, Lawrence Arabia, I think, is probably, if not one of the finest film I've ever seen. That was I just, I got it in laser and I watched it again the other day, and you're just fabulous. Terrific actor. I enjoy it. Thank you so much. It's terrific to see. Thank you. Omar Sharif. Wonderful show.
She forgot my name. So, we've been together.
Now, what do you say, Hulk?
Well, at the time I did.
You said, this is Hulk? Does your license say Hulk?
Sure, no, it doesn't. It says Terry.
Terry?
Terry Hulk Hogan.
Oh,
they know
Terry.
that, man. That's no surprise. They know that.
So what do you do? Do you go on vacation? You stay home? What do you like to do?
I took my children to school every day this week. Which was good. That's a shame we got to applaud somebody for taking their kids to school, right?
What's going on in wrestling? Now, did you get suspended? Is that what happened by Vince McMahon?
Yeah, oh yeah.
No. Now, what happened?
I did, by the malevolent Vince McMahon. According to storyline, he suspended The Rock.
Storyline?
He would go insane, which is a killer in my house because I'm constantly like...
Now, this new film, Nick of Time, this is like, is this the first, I hate to say big, I mean, they're all big films, but that sort of action...
Well, it's the first sort of thriller.
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah.
Like a suspense thriller.
Oh, you were a big star, what, was it 10?
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it just took 6 years off, trying to figure out everything, trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life.
Yeah. So you retired when you were how old?
14.
You see a lot of that.
I think I'm different because I'm a child actor, I'm a stuntman, becoming a stunt coordinator. I've been doing stunt all my life. So I have to do my own stunt.
If you could possess a superpower, what would it be and why?
Fly.
Fly?
Yeah.
But you can fly already, you got a plane.
Yeah, but I'd like to do that.
What's the big ratings controversy? The big headline today or something.
I guess because of the Rambos and Rockies and a few films that I've done before, that they look at me as an R actor, which is like hard action, sometimes excessive violence. And this film, we designed it to be PG-13 so everyone could see it.
How old were you when you started? You've been doing this since you were a kid, huh?
Well, I did when I was 10 for, Saturdays for about 8 months or something. And then I started really more seriously when I was 16. Dropped a little bit when I was about 17 and went back to it seriously when I was 18.
I know you grew up in a big city and you grew up in a little city.
Well, all right, let me correct that.
Okay.
I spent time in the big city.
Spent time?
I actually grew up in a little town.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been married? Is it 7, 8 years?
I've been married, no, it's almost over 10 years.
Oh, it is
so
10
we just
years.
celebrated 10 years in April, and it's fantastic.
Oh, it's 10 years, well, that's good.
It's really fantastic, yeah.
Now, when you first, did you guys, how long did you wait before you asked her out when you...
Well, I asked out right away. But my wife made the first move.
Really?
Yeah. It was like, I remember she invited me up to Hannesport, and we had a fun time up there. Then I invited her out. And...
Now, let me ask you, this kid you work with is very cute, this little 5-year-old boy. In the film. Was that odd working with a kid? Were you comfortable?
Yeah, I was very comfortable with it. We had a lot in common, me and that little kid.
I found because being from Scotland, my mother-in-law was reading me about Robert the Bruce and Robert Burns' poetry, and it was always about that era, so to capture that, the battle scenes. Well, maybe you want to explain to people what the film is about a little bit first? Or?
Well, it's about Scotland gaining its independence. I mean, the time of Wallace and the Bruce, he was about 5 years older than the Bruce. They lived at the same time, and that was the period where Scotland really gained its independence, for about 150 years till someone threw it away again. But Wallace was the first one to really ever get a concept of, like, a country or nationalism.
Chinese and English are the two hardest, yes?
Yes, a little bit, but I really like studying English.
Yeah. Now, as a young boy in China, what age did you start martial arts? You start studying?
Yeah, when I was 8 years old.
But it was a very sweet film with him. He loves family, and he loved having all these kids around and creating this sweet small movie, and that's what it is. It's really funny, but it's also very kind of sad.
Well, let's show people what it is. Again, this is you.
Oh, welcome.
From the movie Jack. And
Welcome back. Thank you.
How you been, all right?
Yes, how long has it been? 2 years?
It's been a while. I don't know where you disappear. You wander off and you come back. We call all the time and we don't know where he is. And then you're found wandering the streets and they bring you back here.
I know.
But we always enjoy having you. You're
Thank you.
a fine guest, a fine guest.
Actually, I wasn't scheduled to be on tonight. I just wandered in.
Exactly.
I saw this factoid on one of these afternoon chat shows. All right. Actually, it was an afternoon chat show that was interviewing Montel Williams, who has his own afternoon chat show.
very incestuous.
So this is what chat shows are reduced to, interviewing hosts of other talk shows. So is Montel on tonight by any chance?
A little later in the program.
But anyway, the factoid said that on this date in history, July 9th, 1956, the year that I was born, Dick Clark hosted his first American Bandstand in Philadelphia, which automatically made me feel ancient for some reason.
I know you don't like the sir, because you are Sir Anthony Hopkins. You've been knighted.
Yeah, that's they say, yeah.
What do you prefer to be called? What do you like?
Tony.
Tony, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, Tony, how you doing?
Hey, Tony, it's better than Anthony.
Anthony, you don't like
Anthony? Tony.
Tony's good.
It's shorter.
It is shorter.
My wife prefers Anthony, but I prefer
Anthony.
Tony.
You see, that
Anthony's very British.
Or
I'm an American now.
Did you start out in showbiz? Did you start out doing this?
Yeah. No, I started out at 5 years old doing stage shows and went into television and music.
Well, I must say, Al Pacino is a great actor, and you two are terrific actors. And to watch you two guys sort of hold your own, battle it out, whatever you want to say. It's really fascinating to watch. Was he intimidating? I mean, did you know him before this?
He's such a gracious man. Yeah. And he just puts you at your ease. I met him backstage. He was doing a play, Huey, and the first time I met him, and I was just, very nervous and just, it's an honor to meet you, sir, and just, And then he's like, he's very interesting, mysterious man, very gracious.
Your grandmother came to visit you.
Yeah.
On the set, so to speak.
I love taking my grandmother with me wherever I go, and she got to go on safari, for example. But she's one of those people that's 90 years old. And
wasn't there a movie? Didn't you play Hopper in a movie?
Yeah.
The character?
Yeah.
Which one was that?
Racing with the Moon.
Oh, Racing with the Moon. Okay. Did you name him after the character?
No. It was just a name we liked.
So what are you doing for Christmas?
I'm going up to Maine to spend time with the family.
Flying yourself up?
Flying myself up.
That's fun. You got the plane and all.
Yeah.
Now, Jet, is he flying? You teaching him to fly?
Yeah, he sits on my lap once in a while and takes over.
Are you a little nervous being on this kind of venue?
I'm only nervous because I'm actually wearing clothes and I'm not beating people up.
Now, usually wrestlers have like odd name. Now, Goldberg is your real name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you trying to keep below the ring?
Yeah, trying to keep quiet. Actually, I kind of am. I don't know what to tell you. It's become, I can't explain it. I'm bored by it. I hate seeing myself on the cover of the magazine.
You look comfortable.
I'm feeling comfortable, Jay.
Yes. How's your shoulder? I heard all these tabloid things. It was ripped off and broken, and what happened?
Well, actually, it's not my comeback. I've been back about 7 or 8 months, but it is the big deal with The Rock at WrestleMania.
Well, that injury, I mean, tell people what happened exactly.
Well, basically, a couple of years ago, I got spiked on my head. It bruised my spinal cord.
Now, you met the president recently?
I did, President. I met Bill Clinton. I went to the Correspondents' Dinner in Washington, D.C., and met him. That's a little intimidating. He's a big guy.
You're a big golfer.
I play at it, yes.
Yeah.
In fact, we're having a tournament this week in Pebble Beach.
Okay. See, I'm not a golfer. Explain to me the appeal. But actually, we put together just a little birthday thing. This sort of combines Mexican heritage of Los Angeles with what you like. Elvis. We have, you know who Elvis is, the Mexican Elvis?
Yeah. You're from where? Where are you from in Australia?
I grew up in Perth, Western Australia.
Okay. You're from Perth? We got a huge Perth crowd.
Oh, wow.
I mean, rural, in the city?
Yeah, in the city, and on the beach, yeah.
Where exactly in Britain are you from?
I was born in the northeast of England in a place called Newcastle upon Tyne, which is near Scotland, up a bit.
Oh, okay.
But I live in London for most of the time now.
Now, what is this
The end
clip
of
we're
the
going to
journey.
see? What is happening here?
I believe this is Sam and Frodo and Gollum, and Sam is attacking Gollum because he suspects him of some villainy, and Frodo is saying that we need to keep Gollum with us.
Okay, here we go.
Because this rock movie, I saw it last night, it's very impressive, and a real action-adventure movie. Do you still like doing those? Are those great fun?
Well, I hadn't done one for a while, so I thought it was time to...
Those were the facts. That was in Movie Line magazine.
Yeah.
They said biggest movie star. Look, you're squirming now.
No, I'm squirming
You're not squirming now. Does that make you uncomfortable when people say that?
No, it's just, it doesn't make any, it doesn't compute. It doesn't compute.
Also, James, Ian Fleming, when he was writing the story, he came to try to find the name for the character, and he looked up on his bookshelf, and he saw this book, and it was by an ornithologist, and his name was James Bond.
Oh, and that's yeah?
It was a real guy. James Bond was this guy.
I don't even tripping anymore.
But you look great. How's your health? Your health is good?
Things are good,
Well, you really look good. We're real proud of you. Everything has been going good.
Yeah. In Belgium, it's a nice country, very settled, gray sky, and when people they hear the word California, they know it's the blue sky, the ocean, the gymnasium, the health, the movie business, it's a dream.
Right.
So I was selling dreams.
Yeah. So when you go, so you're over there, you got the gym. I mean, the gyms did well, right?
Right, very well.
Okay, so what, you said I'm going to quit all this and go to California?
Because I love movies, so I decided to come here and to take a chance in Hollywood. And
but why not over there? I mean, there's a movie industry.
You don't have
in Europe.
no. In Belgium, you have nothing. I did some movies in Paris, very low budget movies, but I mean, we have to be honest. This is the country where we make the best movie.
Right.
I mean, America, it's very strong for movie, and I came here for movies. You know.
Okay, so you came.
You say movie or movies?
No, movies.
Movies.